joining me for another Wednesday Wonderings with Trailways Travel. It's February. It's halfway through February, and it's hard to believe the year is flying by so quickly. I do want you to keep that in mind when planning your future tours, because a lot of these tours are coming up a lot faster than what people realize. I want to touch on just a few of our mystery tours this morning to start with. The first one is in April. It is the 25th through the 28th. So technically, if you want to think about it, it's more or less March now. So this is coming up really, really soon. We do need to have a full payment for this tour by March 20th, which is right at a month away. So do keep this in mind if this is someplace you would like to go. Our mystery tours this year are the ones that are going to be a little bit of our shorter extended tours. They are both 4-day, 3-night tours. We originally started out wanting to plan more, but unfortunately, as I know you've heard many a times, we are short on drivers, which is another little plea. If you or someone you know would like to be a driver, please do contact Trailways. We're more than happy to talk with you. Then we can get more tours planned. So that one is April 25th through the 28th. Our other mystery tour is set in June. So if you're not able to go in April, but still want to hit one of our mystery tours, this might be the one for you. It is June 27th through the 30th. Again, we can't really tell you a whole lot about it, but I will say this. There is one day that I know you will have your sides aching with laughter. And that's probably going too far because I usually don't tell you anything. But this is a place I love myself to go. I think many of you will thoroughly enjoy it. There are things on this tour that you will experience that never in your life will you be able to do on your own without being in our group. Okay, that's enough. I've said too much. So this one, your payment is due in full by May 4th. You can get this fully refundable if you were to make a deposit and decide that you cannot go for one reason or another. Your deposit is fully refundable in cash, not travel voucher, as long as you let us know by 5 p.m. on April 20th. So that's our mystery tour. And things are picking up, folks. I mean, people are calling in and coming in, making reservations. So another day tour coming up that there are only 10 seats left on, and that is this Ozark Jubilee. It is at Riverside Casino. I know some folks have called Riverside. Riverside says they know nothing about it. That is because this is a private event. It is not being sponsored by Riverside Casino, but it is actually operating. You'll have a few hours, maybe a couple hours, to enjoy the casino floor or browse the shops. Then we will go on in to find our seats for the show. You'll be served a plated lunch. Once the tables are cleared, the show will start. It's estimated to be at least a 2-hour-long show. And then from there, we will head back onto the motor coach and back home. So this will be a great day out. April 19th, I'm sure everyone already is experiencing a little cabin fever, although the warm weather today and yesterday is, I'm sure, making us even more anxious for spring. So this might be the one to get you back out there and going again. But again, I think there's only maybe 10 seats left on that tour at this time. So that brings me to a couple of our other tours I want to highlight. I do also want to say, when I mentioned, things are picking up, they truly are. I've had folks coming in and asking, how long do they have before they have to make a deposit or a reservation on a tour? For the last 2 years, I've been fully telling people, you've got plenty of time. That has changed. Things are picking up. It's getting back to the way it used to be, thankfully. And tours are filling. It's really sad when people have waited too long and they call all excited to go on a tour and then I have to tell them that I'm sorry it's sold out. Of course, we could put you on the waiting list, but it's a much better feeling knowing that you have a guaranteed seat and ready to go. The DC tour is officially sold out. The Mackinac Island tour is officially sold out. We have several others that are very close to being sold out. One of those is our Amish tour. It also is in June. It runs June 9th through the 17th. This is one that, again, is jam-packed. I don't know what I was doing back then. I guess I was really motivated to get people back out on the road, and while we were on the road, we were going to go and do and see everything we possibly could, because you know we've been stuck at home the last 2 years. So this is a great value one, again, jam-packed. Take a look at it, and maybe you think, I'm not really interested in the Amish. There's so much more. Yes, we do visit the Amish communities. Yes, we do have an Amish guide with us, but you're seeing and doing things that are of interest regardless of the Amish portion of the tour. One of the exciting things too is we are also going to see a play at the original Sight and Sound Theater. The play is David. Let's see, there were some other things we're doing. Oh, I think interesting. One of the tours is the Jayco camper RV factory tour. So, you know, there's something for everyone in this tour. We are visiting in Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. And the great part in June, those quilt gardens in Indiana, they will be in full bloom. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say a quilt garden, it is a plot made out like a quilt square. And then it has the quilt design, the pattern in it, but it's fully in flowers, all different colors to create the pattern of that quilt block. They are phenomenal to see. This tour, right now, I believe I have 10 seats left on it, and it will officially be sold out. And when I say sold out, this is not where we're limiting the number of seats. This will be full motor coach sold out, meaning there will be 40 to 42 seats that are filled. On this tour, the payment is due in full by April 28th. You can deposit and again receive that cash refund back up until 5 o'clock on April 1st. If this is one that you have been sitting on the fence, it's time to jump off and make that decision, okay? And then I have had lots and lots of folks in regards to our Canadian Rockies tour and the Colorado, New Mexico Trains tour. So just want to touch on that as well. If maybe you don't feel comfortable heading out of the country quite yet, we've got great train rides for you right here in the U.S. This is August 22nd through the 30th. We need to have deposits in and fully refundable up until 5 p.m. on May 6th. So if this is something, again, that you're thinking about, jump on. I apologize, I didn't check to see exactly how many seats I had left available on this tour, but I do know, I'm pretty comfortable in saying I feel it is at least half full at this time. And that's the other thing, right now, and look over here because all of our brochures are located in this side. But right now, I think I can fairly comfortably say all of our tours for 2022 have enough people on them, or right at enough people on them to say that they should all operate. That is extremely exciting news, but that is also news you need to pay attention to because, again, that means limited seating. Okay, I think I've rambled on quite a bit today. Hopefully you've gotten a little bit of good information out of what I've had to say. I guess in synopsis, the main thing is don't wait, jump on board. If you're not comfortable in your decision, do know that you can receive a full refund in cash, not travel voucher, up until a particular date that is located on the back of your brochure. And I hope to hear from you soon. Take care. We'll see you next week.